Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be making foaming bath whip. It's a lovely product and you can do so much with it because you can add markers to it to give it an ice cream look. It's used to bath with and you can also use it as a foaming body butter whip. Okay, so to start off with, I've measured out all my ingredients. I've got 142 grams of distilled water. I've got 142 grams of glycerine, vegetable glycerine. And then I've got cocamidal propylbutane. A lot of people call it cocoa butane for short. And then I've got stearic acid. That's in little fine beads. And then I've got my sodium chloride isothianate, and it's a long word. But yeah, we call it SCI for short, so I'll be using SCI just to get the word out properly for the sake of the video. And then I've got Euxal K712, which is a natural preservative. And then I'm going to be deciding just now what colors I'm going to be using to color the product. Just a little word about the sodium chloride isothianate. It comes in flakes that look like this. They're large flakes. And what you have to do is you have to crush it into a fine powder. So what I did was I took my flax, I put it into the jug, and I used a stick blender to crush it into a fine powder. But please make sure you wear a dust mask when you do this because it does let off a lot of powder into the air and it's not a pleasant experience to breathe it in. So those are all our ingredients that we're going to be using. And now we're going to get started with the actual making of the product. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my wet ingredients and put it into a bowl. And then I'm going to add my dry ingredients into that bowl. I've put all my wet ingredients into the bowl. And I'm just going to give it a gentle stir just to incorporate it together. And then I'm going to pour my dry ingredients into the mixture. So I'm going to start off with my SCI. And my stearic acid next. And then I'm just going to blend this. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to stick blend it just so that it's properly incorporated. I'm not going to do that on video because it's noisy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be putting my mixture into the microwave for short bursts, stirring it every now and then until it's thinned out and it's warmed. I'm just whisking it every now and then so that it can incorporate nicely and get smooth of texture. It's becoming thick, but it's not as yet blended well. So I'm going to be putting it back into the microwave. So I've finished melting my solution down and it's now ready to, I've put it into a metal bowl to start cooling it off. If you want to speed the process up of cooling it down, you can put it into an ice basin and then you're going to start whipping it up. I'm going to blend it every now and then with a whisk, and then I'm going to use my my handheld blender to start whisking it up. So the mixture is cooling off quite quickly, and it's starting to get quite thick, as you can see. Sorry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my blender out, my handheld blender, and I'm going to start whipping this so that it can get to double its size. I'm just going to add my preservative. I'm using K7102, which is a natural preservative, and I'm going to blend that in. So it whipped up really nicely. My next step is I'm going to put it into a piping bag and try out my piping skills once again, because I'm not really great at it, but I'll try it again and put it into dome cups. I'm just going to add mica to it and lavender essential oil, and then I'm going to pipe it. I'm not going to mix it in completely because I want to get a little bit of an arty effect to it. So I'm leaving it as it is to pipe. So this is the final outcome. I've used the dome cup to decant it into. I added mica, I added lavender essential oil to it. You can add so much to it. You can do a sugar scrub by adding sugar to it. And yeah, the possibilities of turning it into something else is quite endless, really. So I hope you enjoy making it. All the ingredients are available from Fun with Soap, and we also supply the dome cups. Obviously my piping skills aren't that great. Hope you enjoy.